Hello everybody and welcome back to LLB Society. In this video I'm gonna narrate one of the stories from Aesop which is called The Crow and the Pitcher. Okay, this story is in the public domain, by the way, and okay. A crow perishing with thirst saw a pitcher, and hoping to find water, flew to it with delight. So, in a desert, possibly, a crow was flying and he was thirsty. Suddenly he saw a pitcher, which is a container with a handle, and he thought that it must have some water. Therefore, he just flew close to the pitcher. And let's see what happens. When he reached it, he discovered to his grief that it contained so little water that he could not possibly get at it. So, unfortunately, when he just got near or close to the pitcher, he found out that the pitcher had just barely some water, and his beak, or the mouth part, could not reach for the water. And it was so disappointing. He tried everything he could think of to reach the water, but all his efforts were in vain. Okay, no matter how hard he tried to reach for the water in the pitcher, he couldn't. He wasn't successful. His efforts were in vain or abortive. At last, he collected as many stones as he could carry and dropped them one by one with his beak into the pitcher until he brought the water within his reach and thus saved his life. Okay, he was getting thirstier and thirstier, and it was perhaps actually a very hot day and sultry day, and he didn't despair. He just thought about this and flew away, gathering some pebbles or tiny stones, and he just gathered the pebbles or tiny stones and dropped them one by one into the pitcher to bring the water level higher and more accessible. So he just dropped the pebbles into the pitcher, and the level of the water just got higher and more accessible, and he could just save his life in that desert. And the message of this story is necessity is the mother of invention, because it was necessary for the crow to just find a solution to his thirst, and therefore actually he found a way. In English also we say, if there is no way, you can find a way. So based on your creativity and initiative. And yeah. Okay, now let's focus on the new words and expressions. Number 1, perished means died or passed away. Number 2, pitcher, a single-handed jug or container of liquids. Number 3, delight, enjoyment, pleasure. Number 4, grief, chagrin, sorrow, sadness. Number 5, contained is included. Number 6, efforts is attempts, tries or trials. Number 7, in vain means unsuccessful without any good results. Number 8, beak means a bird's mouth part. Number 9, invention, discovery and creation. Now let me show you some related lessons at the bottom of this post. At LLB Society, if you just visit our website at llb.net, and go to the category of English, learn English with fairy tales and stories, and you see actually there are some other lessons in the related lessons sections at the bottom of the post. Device is also linked to this lesson, because actually the crow devised a way. Devise means to find out and discover. And also the story of the shepherd boy, again from Aesop, and also the dog and the shadow, again from Aesop. And also the students who are registered members of LULB Society have this opportunity to just leave out their questions in the comment form, and also both in the text and voice formats. So forget about limited class time. You don't need to just attend classes at a fixed time. This way you can communicate with your teacher anytime, anywhere, even actually in the middle of midnight, or let's say at midnight, or when you cannot sleep. You just use your computer or cell phone or smartphone to communicate and ask questions, and pose them to your teacher or the other students, and expand the class time. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope you found it useful. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye.